This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports.
Gets by and jams it down. Paul Olsen on the dunk.
Ready to board the batter. She'll try a bunt. Pops away from Branty, runner to the plate, and scores. 1-0.
Ball will drop back to pass again. This one's over the middle and intercepted by Gunnar Broughton. At the 40, at the 30, at the 25, 20, and he has a man to beat. Cuts inside, 10-5, touchdown, Gunnar Broughton on the pick six. We'll send it over, but the Vikings will keep it alive. Duke Shiro comes back on the attack and gets the kill.
Because it all comes down to today. Ground ball hucking the first base line, and it hit the peg and bounces away from Holzer into foul territory. Runner will try to score, throw to the plate, Upgrand scores. Everybody's safe. And a fortuitous bounce gets the Vikings a run. It's 2-0.
Paul Olsen for the alley-oop! Paul Olsen on the alley-oop!
Now, the cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here at Kindred High School, getting ready for the final regular season game here in Region 1 volleyball, at least for the Kindred Vikings and Enderlin Eagles anyway. As they'll be the Eagles visiting here to Kindred High School. On there a little bit early here to bring you Parents' Night for the Kindred Vikings. And then after Parents' Night, we will have the pregame show and all that good stuff that you're used to. We'll turn it over to our PA announcer now.
And the girls would like to thank their parents for supporting them each and every night. They value your cheers, your advice, and your time. Parents are an important piece of the learning experience in athletics, and they help us along the journey. We appreciate the meals, miles, and everything in between. Thank you. When your name is called, please join your daughter or daughters on the floor as we honor all the parents tonight. We're going to start with our freshmen. And first we have Presley Anderson, daughter of Sarah Myshak and Sarah and Nick Anderson. Kennedy Bacco, daughter of Tennille and Jeremy Bacco. Elsa Ingebrigtsen, daughter of Mary Ingebrigtsen and Steph and Jason Ingebrigtsen. Cora Johnson, daughter of Carrie and Dave Johnson. Karis Mahler, daughter of Kelly and Kit Mahler. Greta McKinney, daughter of Mariah and Jason McKinney. Lexi Ogren, daughter of Nicole and Dwight Ogren. Riley Rankin, daughter of Julie and Brian Johnson. Leah Rowland, daughter of Shauna and Brandon Rowland. Samantha Sheriff, daughter of Tana and Paul Sheriff. Madison Onken, daughter of Andrea and Aaron Onken. Anya Essling, daughter of Sheena East Essling and Mitch Forston. Avery Bartles, daughter of Sherry and Corey Bartels. Tess Warbeck, daughter of Nicole and Kelly Warbeck. Avery Ammerman, daughter of Kimbra and Dave Ammerman. Cassidy Murphy, daughter of Becca and Matt Murphy. Anna Fryer, daughter of Kathy and Kyle Fryer. Brea Malt, daughter of Beth and Ben Malt. Ava Spellhawk, daughter of Nicole and Adam Spellhawk. Jordan, daughter of Riley and Lee Jordan. On to our juniors. Brooklyn Sheriff, daughter of Tana and Paul Sheriff. Hayden Striley, daughter of Carrie and Sean Striley. Charlie McQuillan, daughter of Heidi and Chad McQuillan. Casey Berner, daughter of Andrea and Bob Berner. Gracie Nelson, daughter of Holly Differting and Ryan Nelson. Addie Robinson, daughter of Brenda and John Robinson. And our seniors, Taryn Johnson, daughter of Carrie and Dave Johnson. Jordan Sunram, daughter of Jen and Ryan Sunram. Andrea Hoyme, daughter of Tara and Joel Hoyme. Maddie Burchell, daughter of Danita and Dan Burchell. Anna Bird, daughter of Erica and Eric Bird. Abby Butcher, daughter of Kelly and Brian Butcher. And Tina Fryer, daughter of Kathy and Kyle Fryer. Thank you, parents, for all your support over the years and for all that you do for us.
All right, that is the conclusion of Parents' Night for you here at Kindred High School.
Music man to the scorer's table.
And while we're waiting on the music man to get to the scorer's table, let's welcome you to the broadcast here as they have 25 minutes up on the gym clock. So we are 25 plus however long it takes for them to start that clock. Away from the first serve, your Superior Grain starting lineups and all that great stuff. Don't forget this coming, what day is it? It's Saturday. I always get mixed up when they move football to Saturdays. But this coming Saturday, let's see if I can't move that over a little bit for you there. Get both teams on our screen here. Kindred and Bowman County, we got approval to do that game earlier this morning. So that game will be live on Magnitude Sports. 2 o'clock kickoff at Jurlo Field in Kindred. Josh and Nick will have the call on that one. I could very well be in attendance for that game myself, as we don't have a possible volleyball game until possibly 7 o'clock, and that's only if possibly they win on Thursday. So after today, we'll have Tuesday and Wednesday off, which I'm certainly looking forward to. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have MPFL football. It's youth football. It's going to be 4 games. I think it's actually 5 games. We only have 3 of them on our website. But I think it's 5 games from the Alaris Center up in Grand Forks, featuring all the future high school stars from kids who enjoy the sport of football in the state of North Dakota and Minnesota. And we've covered about maybe 3 or 4 of those events so far, maybe 5. And it's been an exciting time. So we encourage you to tune in on Sunday. Let me look back at my text messages there, because I see I don't have that listed on our website, but it will start starts bright and early at 8 a.m. with the 3rd and 4th grade game, and then at 9:30 a.m. is the 5th and 6th grade game. And then I think they have 2 or 3 more games following that. I don't have all the goodies in my. Oh wait, maybe I do. I just have to scroll back a little bit further here. Yes, okay, yes I do. Okay. And then at 11 a.m. is the age 8 and under 3rd grade game. At 12:30 is the 4th grade game. At 2 o'clock is the 5th grade game. At 3:30 is the 6th grade game. At 5 o'clock is the 7th grade game. And at 6:30 is the 8th grade game. So you get to watch all the future football stars as young as the 2nd and 3rd graders, or the 8-year-olds, depending on what grade in school they are. But that should be a fun day, and once again, it's going to be at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks. If you can't make it in person, you can watch all of those games starting bright and early at 8 o'clock in the morning live here on Magnitude Sports. So we'll get our website updated now that I got that information. I've been very, very busy, very, very busy doing a whole lot of other things with playoff football on the North Dakota and Minnesota side, playoff volleyball on the Minnesota side. So I will admit that November 7th has snuck up on me kind of quickly here. It's the Kindred Vikings take the floor now. And, well, look at that. Tuesday, November 30th, Kindred and Tri-State and girls basketball. Yes, we have about maybe, I'm going to say maybe about 70% of our winter sports schedule already on our website. We still have a few more games that we need to add. Waiting on a couple schedules. Right now we have select games for Kindred, but I think we're going to be able to get every single game for Kindred, girls basketball, boys basketball, and wrestling. I'll be reaching out to our regular sponsors, and if you'd like to sponsor in the winter sports season, I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and email me at msportsnetlive@gmail.com. Between myself, Josh Almaris, and Nick Meister, Eggy Eggman, however Josh put it. I think we'll have coverage of all the games for you here. But once again, right after that MPFL football event on November 7th, then I'll have a little bit more time to focus on that winter sports schedule. As Friday, November 12th would be the potential date for the Kindred Vikings Dakota Bowl game, should they pick up a victory this coming Saturday over the Bowman County Bulldogs. That should be a fun matchup. Number 1 out of the Southeast, Kindred Vikings, versus either number 1 or number 2. I think it's number 2 out of the Southwest. Bowman County making a very long trip over here. It's at least a 5-hour drive, if not 5.5, unless somebody disobeys the speed limit, I guess. But so we look forward to that game, and I know Nick and Josh are looking forward to that game, and they're pretty excited about bringing you at least one more broadcast from Jerlo Field this football season. And then if they can pick up a win, we might have a radio broadcast for you on our YouTube channel of the Dakota Bowl, but the video is exclusive to WDAY. So here's what I encourage you to do: turn on your TV. If you have a DVR on your TV, pause it for about 8 to 9 seconds, and then hit play and listen to Josh, Nick, and/or myself do the play-by-play while you watch the video on your TV. That'd be absolutely awesome. We'd appreciate that. Now, it's not 100% official. A couple things got to happen. One, Kindred's got to win on Saturday to get there. And then 2, we got, you know what? Now that I look at my schedule, I don't think we will have a conflict, so I think we will be there for a radio broadcast. So it's down to just one thing pending, and that one thing being Kindred getting a victory on Saturday over Bowman County. It won't be easy, but they've had a couple of exciting matchups so far. That 2-point victory over the Thompson Tommies, and then most recently the 3-point victory over the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if the Kindred Bowman County is a single-digit victory for one of those two teams as well. That's going to be a very good matchup this coming Saturday, and we certainly look forward to bringing it to you live here on Magnitude Sports. Well, we have about 19 minutes before we get things underway here in Kindred, so we'll take a break, and we'll be back here in a moment with more of your pregame show as the Kindred Vikings and the Enderlin Eagles will wrap up the Region 1 volleyball season live on Magnitude Sports tonight here, and more of your pregame after the break.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate in the Fargo-Moorhead area? From office to retail to industrial to farmland, trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, they have the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Kindred Storage, built on the north side of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred.
Small or large, Superior Grain Equipment has a storage solution for you. From top to bottom, we offer the industry's best bins and warranties to protect your products and your grain storage investment. Make the superior choice today with Superior Grain Equipment.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late-season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
The Kindred Area Community Foundation was established in 2005 as a permanent endowment fund managed by the North Dakota Community Foundation. Earnings from the fund are given as grants every year to nonprofit organizations or government entities that support the 5 communities of Davenport, Hickson, Leonard, Kindred, Walcott, all located within the Kindred School District boundaries. For instructions on how to register your organization and to apply for a grant, visit www.ndcf.net/kindred and click on the Apply tab.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
All right, welcome back to Kindred High School here, and thank you so much for joining us, and thanks to all of our sponsors who have helped not only through the regular season, but through the postseason as well. And we certainly appreciate their help, and we look forward to teaming up with you again here if you're able to do so in the winter sports season. That starts on November 29th, I believe, is the first game of the winter sports season. We'll have at least a 2-week break here if the Kindred Vikings football team wins on Saturday. If they lose on Saturday, then we'll have a 3-week break. But we're hoping it'll only be a 2-week break for the Vikings fans' sake. So with all that said, once again, thank you very much for helping us out this regular season. We certainly appreciate that. The visiting Enderlin Eagles, they started the season off with a 2-0 win over the Midway Minto Mustangs, part of the Northern Cass volleyball invite. And then in that same invite, they would fall to Cavalier 2-0 and 2-0 to Hillsborough Central Valley and pick up a 2-0 win over Drayton Valley Edinburgh, and then a 2-0 loss to Northern Cass. Or I'm sorry, a 2-0 loss to Richland, and that would be the final game of that Northern Cass invite. Since the Northern Cass invite, 3-0 sweeps in the form of a loss as they were swept to Edgeley Calm Montpelier, Central Cass, Mayport CG, Sargent County, and then they would go to the Volley in the Valley tournament at Central Cass High School, fall 2-0 to Grafton, lose 1-0 to Hart River, and then they go back to Region 1 action as they would fall 3-0 to Hankinson. They would fall 3-1 to Maple River and another 3-0 sweep by the Wyoming-Lidgewood Warbirds. They would bounce off that, though, with a 3-0 win over Barnes County North, part of the Enderlin-Lisbon tournament. That was at the Enderlin portion of that bracket. And then that'd be the only game they would play, I believe. And then, actually, no, I'm sorry, that wasn't a tournament. It was a regular game that was played at Enderlin High School, so I got a little bit thrown off by that. And then after that game with Barnes County North, they would fall 3-0 to the Jaguars, 3-0 to Lemoore Litchfield Marion, and 2-0 to Ellendale. And then they would go to the Lisbon-Enderlin tournament. They'd play in the Enderlin portion of that tournament and tie 1-1 with Bowman County. And then after that, they would go on the road and knock off the Lisbon Broncos in 5 sets, 3-2. Fall at on the road to the Richland Colts 3-0, and then also on the road to Oak Grove Grovers 3-0. And then another loss at home against the Richland Colts 3-0. And then most recently, on October 26th, the Enderlin Eagles would get a 3-0 sweep over the Tri-State Tigers, bringing them into today's game against the Kindred Vikings. After today, the North Dakota Class B Region 1 volleyball tournament will start in about 4 days from now, and it will be the bracket play. And then a couple days after that, it will be the actual tournament. Bracket play will be played at the high seeds of each team participating in the first round of the tournament. And then the tournament will shift and move over to Central Cass High School for the remainder. And then the winner of that tournament, one team of the 11, 12, we had 13 last year, so it's 12 this year with the combination of Milner North Sargent and Sargent Central becoming Sargent County. So now we're down to 12, I believe, in Region 1. But and then so the winner of that Region 1 tournament will go to the Bismarck Event Center to participate in the State Class B volleyball tournament, which is November 18th through November 20th. So that's a look at the Enderlin Eagles. A couple of wins this year. Otherwise, they've had a struggling year here, but they all have smiles on their faces, and they're looking forward to this matchup here with the Kindred Vikings. The Vikings started off things with a 3-1 win over the Tri-State Tigers on September 7th. Did the exact same thing here at home against the Richland Colts, winning 3-1. They would tie 1-1 with Mayport CG and win that match on points. And then they would go to the Central Cass Volley in the Valley tournament. Try and say that 3 times fast. 2-0 win over Grafton, an 0-2 loss to Our Redeemers. 2-0 win over Lisbon, a 3-2, and then they would come out of that, and a game we had for you here on Magnitude, and I want to thank Brad Anderson once again for bringing the play-by-play on that particular game. A 3-2 loss to the Northern Cass Jaguars. They'd bounce off that with a 3-2 win over Sargent County, and then they would pick up a couple of sweeps on September 20th and 21st over Oaks Tornadoes and the Hankinson Pirates. We had the Oaks game for you here on Magnitude, and I think we had the Hankinson game too. A 3-1 win over Maple Valley on the road. And then they go to the Lisbon Enderlin tournament, pick up a 2-0 win over the Napoleon Gackle Streeter Imperials, then fall 3-0 to Fargo South on my birthday on October 4th. And then a 3-0 sweep over Wyndmere Lidgewood on October 5th. They would go to the Shields Invite on October 8th and 9th. Fall 2-0 to Shanley and fall 2-0 to a good Sioux Falls Lincoln team, and then also fall 2-0 to Valley City, but then pick up a 2-0 win over Grand Forks Central on the second day of that Shields Invite volleyball tournament in Fargo. On day 2, in addition to the Grand Forks Central win, they'd pick up a 2-0 win over Sioux Falls, a 2-0 win over Minot High, and then they would fall 0-2 to Aberdeen Central. Aberdeen Central's had a phenomenal volleyball team for the past 4 or 5 years now. They have always been a tough team, and I would imagine that they will remain competitive for a few seasons to come yet. And then after the Fargo, the Shields Invite, they would come back to Region 1 play, sweep the Lisbon Broncos 3-0, fall 3-1 to Central Cass, and then another 3-0 loss to a very good Linton HMB team who came into Kindred and looked very impressive. I was personally impressed with what I saw from the Lions here on Magnitude Sports back on October 22nd. And then a 3-0 sweep for the Kindred Vikings over Barnes County North 3 days later on October 25th. Most recently, a 3-0 win over Oak Grove and a 3-1 loss this past Thursday to the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs, a game that we had planned to have on Magnitude Sports, but I came down sick and I just wasn't 100% confident if I wanted to risk going to that game. So I do apologize that we weren't able to get that game on. We had planned on it. So I hopefully you accept my apology there. And then that brings them into today's game with Enderlin, which will wrap up the regular season with the Region 1 tournament at Central Cass coming up here in about a week or so, and then the state tournament the 18th through the 20th of this month in Bismarck. So we'll see who from Region 1 makes it. Right now, it certainly looks like Northern Cass and Central Cass certainly have the bragging rights, per se, over Kindred, but if Kindred meets either of those two teams again, don't expect it to be a 3-1 win for the opposing team. I'm pretty sure they would love to get another crack at one or both of those teams in that Region 1 tournament. So don't count Kindred out when that tournament starts. Everybody is 0-0, so the regular season doesn't matter per se, I guess you could say. So that was a lot of says in that little statement there. I'm pretty impressed at how fluently that came out. So, all right. Well, with that said, we're about 5 minutes away. We'll take another commercial break here, and then we'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late-season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, We don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
The Kindred Area Community Foundation was established in 2005 as a permanent endowment fund managed by the North Dakota Community Foundation. Earnings from the fund are given as grants every year to nonprofit organizations or government entities that support the 5 communities of Davenport, Hickson, Leonard, Kindred, Walcott, all located within the Kindred School District boundaries. For instructions on how to register your organization and to apply for a grant, visit www.ndcf.net/kindred and click on the Apply tab.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
At Superior Grain Equipment, we're committed to quality and service, offering you the best in grain storage and dryers for any size operation. Our experts will work with you to determine the most efficient and economical storage solution for your needs. We help protect your bottom line and your future with the industry's best bins and warranties. Make the superior choice for protection today and tomorrow with Superior Grain Equipment.
All right, welcome back. Kindred High School here. We'll keep it here and wrap up your pregame show as we'll talk you up to the opening announcements and the national anthem. And if that national anthem is played, we'll take one more commercial break. Otherwise, we'll keep it here for the first serve. We're about, like I said, about 3 minutes away from that first serve. You can find us online, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Certainly appreciate if you give the video a like, subscribe to our channel. We just about, I think it was 2 days ago, we finally surpassed that 15,000 subscriber mark, and I'm so pumped about that. When I started this back in 2017 and didn't even start YouTube until 2018, I had no idea what kind of what's the word I'm looking for? What kind of feedback I would get, or what kind of response I'd get from such a channel. And, well, the response has been remarkably awesome. So thank you so much. Just shy of about 2.5 years to get to 15,000 subscribers out of the like the Fargo Moorhead surrounding communities, inside Minnesota. Most of them, according to the demographics on our YouTube channel, are from North Dakota and Minnesota. So I can't ask for a better result than that. So thank you so much. You can help us by following us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We also have a new website coming this month. I don't have an exact date on it yet. I was talking to the guy earlier today, and I was like, hey, I'd like to get it up by, like, say, November 5th, November 10th. I definitely want to get it up before the winter sports season starts. So we've been in regular contact, and I have a suspicion probably over the next 10 days or so that new website will be up. It's going to have a lot of the same features as our current website. It's going to have a little bit of a refreshed look to it, a little bit more professional look to it. Not that the one we have now isn't professional or anything like that, but I'm certainly looking forward to the new look of the upgraded website, which is coming I'm gonna say in approximately 10 days from now, but once again, we don't have an exact date narrowed down. They're almost finished with it in the background, so certainly looking forward to that. And you'll find it when it goes public at magnitudesn.com. That'll be our new website, magnitudesn.com. And M Sportsnet Live will go away early part of December. It'll be gone for good at that point. So Magnitude SN, if you want to pre-save that in your bookmarks, you're more than welcome to do so. You can catch all the games on demand as well. Don't forget about that. As soon as this game goes final, we'll have the watch link on our website along with the final score. You can order a DVD by clicking order DVD and all that good stuff. And with that said, we have about 1 second before our PA announcer takes over.
At this time, if you'd please rise, remove all headgear, and stand at attention for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we'll take a commercial break and be back in just a moment.
Grain flow becomes blocked in your bin, it can cause costly delays, safety concerns, and expensive equipment repairs. Superior Grain Equipment's premium unloading system, featuring their patented blockbuster auger, keeps you and your equipment running safely and efficiently by breaking up blockages near the center sump gate to allow for continuous grain flow. Operated from outside the bin, the blockbuster could be engaged independently from the sweep, eliminating the need to enter the bin to clear blockages. Superior products for superior bins. Only available from Superior Grain Equipment.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive. All right, national anthem finished up. Your Superior Grain starting lineups are just ahead.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Kindred High School. Tonight's Class B girls and volleyball action between our visitors, the Enderlin Eagles, and your very own Kindred Vikings. Starting lineups tonight, first for the visiting Eagles, wearing number 3, a junior, Catherine Frederick. Also a junior wearing number 5, Genevieve Garuba. A sophomore, number 6, Mackenzie Wall. A freshman, number 7, Michaela Wall. A junior wearing number 8, Rachel Werkstead. A freshman, number 11, Aspen Schultz. And wearing number 15, a sophomore, Amethyst Billy. The Eagles are coached by Jordan Finger and assisted by Faith Rivers.
All right, we'll do the best we can to get the Kindred Vikings starting lineup here.
And for your Kindred Vikings tonight, a junior, number 2, Kate Stridey. A senior wearing number 5, Abby Dutcher. A junior, number 7, Brooklyn Sherrick. Wearing number 10, the junior, Casey Berner. Number 12, the senior, Tina Fryer. Also a senior, number 14, Taryn Johnson. And wearing number 3, senior, Maddie Urchel. Your Vikings are coached by Karina Ashford and assisted by Ashley Farnworth and Tanisha Topinka. Good luck tonight, everybody.
All right, so those are your Superior Grain Equipment starting lineups as the two teams will meet at the net and shake hands. We'll get ready for the first serve of this one coming up here momentarily. All right, we'll move our camera again, as I believe we can get our camera view back from where we had it before. There we go, we're good to go. Always trying to be nice about that. Never try to make somebody sit down unless it's absolutely necessary. So once again, Enderlin in the black, their libero is in the orange. and the Kindred Vikings in the white. And I wasn't paying attention during the starting lineups there. I don't have number 15 on my roster for Enderlin. So I'm not sure who the libero is for them, and that's usually the first person I learn from the team, but I guess that will be the last person I learn in this particular instance. So. All right, so the Vikings will have the first serve, and I see that we need to reset our scoreboard here. So let me do that really quick. One nothing, now make it 1-1, so I'll keep you verbally informed until I get that scoreboard fixed. I forgot to even open my scoreboard earlier today. Mr. Guy who usually has everything under control. Today, I guess I missed on this one, so. That'll be an ace serve to make it 2-1 in favor of the Enderlin Eagles. All right, there we go. That's the correct score, 2-2, and now the Enderlin Eagles strike and get the serve back, and they now lead 3-2 here. And now that that's fixed, I can get focused on the rosters here. Jump serve is into the net, and that'll tie us up at 3-3. Back to serve will be Maddie Birchall, the 5'4" senior. That serve is over and had to dive to keep it alive, and now sending it over there is Mackenzie Wall. Mackenzie is sophomore for the Enderlin Eagles. It'll go out of bounds, and I'll give the Vikings a 1-point lead. It's 4-3. As Birchall will continue on the serve here for the Kindred Vikings. And a rotation violation on Enderlin will make it 5-3 in favor of the Vikings. Coach talking to the official here. Matter of fact, she's the one who helped me out with the name pronunciation, so I certainly appreciate her a couple minutes of her time before the game today. Back to action now as Birchall serves it over. And we sent back over in two, and it's down for a kill. I believe it was Genevieve Gruba with the kill, and it was. And Gruba will go back on the serve here for the Enderlin Eagles. As it's now 5-4, and the Eagles look to tie it up here in the first set. Gruba's running hop serve. I don't want to call it a jump serve. We'll call it a hop serve. And that's a hop kill for Abby Ducher. 6-4 in favor of the Vikings. Abby Ducher recording her first kill. Kenzie Wall has an ace for the Enderlin Eagles. 2 kills so far here for Genevieve Gruba. That one's up and over. Nice one-handed dig there by Birchall. Sent over, kept alive by Gruba. And it goes into the net, and it falls for a point for the Vikings there as Carson Wadeson was not able to get the angle on that she was hoping for, and it's 7-4 in favor of the Vikings. Going back to serve is Hoyme. Hoyme's serve is over. First contact is made, but it'll land for an ace. Two kills for Casey Burner so far as well. And I believe that catches us up. So it's going to be a net violation on Kindred, so it won't officially go into the books as a kill. Eight to 5. Serve hits the tape as it comes over. Down for an ace. Nicely done there by Catherine Fredericks. And she'll go back and serve it again here. Fredericks' serve is into the net this time. Point for the Vikings, and it's 9 to 6. 9 to 6 Vikings here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Dukeshire serving. Dukeshire with an ace. 1 kill, 1 ace for Abby Dukeshire so far. She'll soccer ball the volleyball up to her hands, and she'll send the standing serve up and over. There's the set to the back pin, pushed over with 2 hands, kept alive there by Hoyme. Now be set up for Casey Berner on the far side, and Berner will get the kill, and that's another point for the Vikings, 11-6. Casey Berner now with 3 kills according to my numbers, and the scoreboard in the gym would agree with that. Dukeshire serves it again. First contact is made. Now here's the set by Gruba. Near side, tack is down, and the kill for Mackenzie Wall. An ace and a kill for Wall, and now it's 11 to 7 as the Eagles will get the serve back. Going back on the serve is Rachel Bergstad, a 5'8" junior for the Enderlin Eagles. Catherine Fredericks also has a kill for Enderlin. Set by Gruba, near pin here for Wall. Wall sends it over. Gruba will pass it, 10-foot line, had to take a step back to send it over. There was Mackenzie Wall. Now Berner on the attack. That's a diving dig out there by Gruba. Will be bump set there by Aspen Schlecht. Now it's over to the Vikings again as Berner will go on the attack and get the kill. Nicely done and set up nicely there. I believe it was Juliana Berg with the setup as Casey Berner records her 4th kill. And I have it as 12-7. They have it as 11-8 in the gym here. Okay, so they're actually going to give the point to the Eagles. So 1 less for the Vikings, and it's 11-8. And that'll be a net violation. That's another point for the Eagles, 11-9. Tapped the tape of the net there. She went up for the potential block, and the Eagles are just a couple points away from tying this one up. Nearly an ace there, but the Vikings send it back over. Gruba on the second touch, a back set at far pin, pushed over by 2 hands there by Nord. Kept alive by the Vikings. Berner through the attack, or through the blockers and down for the kill. And now Casey Berner has 4 kills. And it's 12-9. Jump serve from, I believe it was Berner on that jump serve. I didn't get a look at the jersey number. It was Tina Fryer, actually. So Tina Fryer will serve it up again here, 13-9. First contact made there by Fredericks. Now back to Fredericks as she sends a free ball over. It'll be set up there, middle of the net attack, sent over there by Taryn Johnson, but Eagles will keep it alive, send it back, and it falls just over the line, and it's a point for the Vikings, 14-9. Just a little less power on that, and it would have dropped in front of the line for a point. But unfortunately for the Eagles, the Vikings take a 5-point lead. Now it's a 4-point lead as that serves a little bit too far. 14-10 the score now. Going back to serve is Catherine Fredericks, the 5'2" junior. Hoyme will set it up for Taryn Johnson, who sends it down to the other side, and Taryn Johnson will get her first kill of the evening. Coming up Friday on Magnitude Sports, we'll have the 8AA championship game from Minnesota football. between the Barnesville Trojans and the Pelican Rapids Vikings. I'll be live on the play-by-play for that game. (15-11). That serve is over for an ace. 15-12. Rachel Bergstad serving. Another hard serve, and that one will not be returned. And check that, it was actually Mackenzie Wall who was serving. 15-13. Over, dug out, but out of bounds, and the kill will go to Brooklyn Sherrick. As the Vikings will get the serve back up 3 now, 16-13 as Sherrick records their first kill of the evening. Back to serve is Casey Berner, the 5'8" junior. Her jump serve is up and over. First contact is made, now the set. Near pin attack is into the net on the attacking error on the swing there by Carson Waitson, and it's now 17-13 in favor of the Kindred Vikings. Here in the first set of the final regular season Region 1 game between the Vikings and Eagles here at Kindred High School. Sent back over in 2 there by Michaela Wall. That one lands in bounds, and that's a kill. Oh, I put the point on the wrong side, my apologies. 18-13 as the kill goes to Abby Dukeshire, it's her second. And Berner back to serve. Floats this one over, diving dig out there by the soon-to-be-identified libero. That one hits the rafters, and a little misdirection caused it to fall to the floor. Casey Berner had it. But then it hit the rafters and it misdirected her. For the Enderlin fans watching, if you know who your libero is, number 15, feel free to chime in on the chat so I can write it in my roster here. I can at least give her credit for points up until then. 18-15 as the couple more points here can be awarded to the Eagles. Dutcher sends it over from the 10-foot line. It'll be set up to the near pin. Gruba sends it over and out. And it's 19-15. I want to say hi to Jennifer. I got your notification, Jennifer. Thank you very much. I'll contact you shortly. That one falls for a kill. That is the second kill for Rachel Bergstad, the 5'8" junior. And now checking into the lineup is Krista Nord, a 5'8" sophomore. Back to serve is Gruba, the 5'10" junior. Running jump serve is over and down for an ace, and Gruba gets another ace. The Eagles now have 4 aces according to my numbers. 2 for Mackenzie Wall, 1 for Gruba, and 1 for Noelle Fredericks. Here's the setup, and the attack is tipped out of bounds on a point, and a kill for Kindred's. I believe that's Juliana Berg, but Ponytail's covering up the number. No, it's Brooklyn Sherrick. Brooklyn Sherrick records the kill, and it's 20-17. Hoyme with the serve, and 1 touch back. That'll be an ace, I believe. Let's see how they put it on the scoreboard. And they do put it on. No, they don't. No, they do not. There, now she gets the ace. And a timeout is called. So 2 aces in this matchup for Andrea Hoyme, and it is now 22-17. The Enderlin Eagles want to talk it over. We'll let them. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Online at Kindred.
Welcome back. Set one, 22-17 in favor of the Kindred Vikings. Andrea Hoyme serving up an ace right before the Enderlin Eagle timeout. And now back to action here as the Vikings will control it. Up 22-17, make it 23-17. Juliana Berg with the kill. And that's her first kill of the evening. 6-foot senior getting on the scoreboard. And Hoyme will serve it up again. Standing jump serve is over. Gruba will set it up on the second touch. Middle of the net attack is over and down. Nicely done by Rachel Bergstead. That's her third kill for the junior, and that makes it 23-18. And the Eagles have a little bit of a hill to climb, but if they can rally off a couple more, we'd like to see them get to 21 before the Vikings score again if they want to try and stay in this first set. That'll be sent over there. And that one dug out there nicely by Fredericks. And now on the attack, it's dug out on the other side there by Birchall. They'll set up for Duscher, who gets blocked at the net, and Birchall saves it again. And now Berg sends it over, and that will go into the bench. And that's set point for the Kindred Vikings. 24-18 here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard, and Abby Dukesher will serve it to try and wrap this first set up. Sent blocked at the net, kept alive there by Gruba, and they had to chase after it in a bad angle off the net, and that will give the point to the Kindred Vikings to take the first set, 25-18. So one set down and at least two, maybe three, maybe four to go. Jacob Schleck, thank you so much for, now I don't have to go down and talk to the coach. That was what my plan was going to be. So it's Amethyst Billing, the Librero, who's wearing number 15. Thank you very much, Jacob. I have written that in, and she was on my roster under a different jersey number. So thank you very much, Jacob. Certainly appreciate that and appreciate you tuning in. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with set two here momentarily on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate in the Fargo-Moorhead area? From office to retail, to industrial to farmland, trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, they have the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs, with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
How you overcome challenges as a farmer is what defines you. At Mustang Seeds, it's what defines us. This year brought heavy drought, late season storms, and hail. Now is the time to savor the harvest weather and reap the rewards of the blood, sweat, and tears we've put into our fields. With strong products, proven results, and an untamed spirit, we don't allow any room for failure. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
All right, welcome back to Kindred High School here. Just kind of jamming out to this song. It's one of my favorite songs, The Weekend, playing right now. All right, let's go to The Weekend and not Magnitude Sports. But even though I'd love to claim this song as one of my own, but we're about 30 seconds away from the start of the second set. I see somehow during the break our camera got a little slanted there. Let's see if we can't fix that. Maybe my monitor has a tilted screen. I can lean it back, lean it forward. Maybe it was just the way my monitor was tilted. Looking at it now, it looks, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little too ACD, but there we go. Nope, just slip back there. See if I can't tighten it up and keep it there. Oh, yeah, that looks good. I like that. Set 2. As the Vikings take the first set, 25-18. And they'll take the first point in set 2 here. Casey Berner serving here for the Vikings. Brooklyn Sherrod getting that last kill. And that one is kept alive there by Gruba. And now the Eagles send it back over. It hits the tape and nearly unreturnable there by the Vikings, but they get a lucky break. Now the Eagles will go on the attack again, and now Dukeshire will go on the attack. And Dukeshire will get another kill. 3 kills and an ace for Abby Dukeshire, according to my numbers, and Casey Berner will go back and serve it once again as the Vikings take a 2-0 lead here in set 2 on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Berner's jump serve is over, dug out there by Fredericks, and now sent over there by Schlecht. They'll set it up. Dukeshire finesses one over, and that will follow the floor. I couldn't see who was in the way of Billing there, but had it not been for that, Billing may have been able to get underneath it and keep that volley going, but instead it'll be 3-0 Kindred. Sent over there by Schlecht. And now be set up there by Striley and blocked at the net. No, she got it through the blockers, and a nice attempted block there by Mackenzie Wall, but an even better kill for Taryn Johnson, and it's 4-0. Berner, slight jump serve up and over, one touch. Taryn Johnson tried to slam the door the first time. Eagles kept it alive, and then she was able to power it down for the kill on the return. So that's her 3rd kill. Yep, scoreboard agrees with me. 3 kills for Taryn Johnson, 2 of them on the last 3 points for the senior. As that serve from Berner goes into the net, and that'll be a point for the Eagles to get the Eagles on the board at 5-1. Going back to serve is Mackenzie Wall, the sophomore, with a couple of aces back in the first set. That one almost didn't make it over. And did it land in bounds? It did. Abby Dukeshire will get another kill. That's 6-1. That's her 4th kill. Add an ace to that. She has 5 points. Now it's Maddie Birchel's turn to serve. And she'll send it over. And the second touch there, Mackenzie Wall kept it alive as Billing sends it back over. Now on the attack, middle of the net for the kill. It's either Berner or Fryer. And it is Fryer with the kill. Tina Fryer, is that her first? It is, yep. 7-1 here in favor of the Vikings in set 2. Here's the set by Wall, and it's sent over, and that will fall for a kill. I believe it was Gruba who got the kill. Let's check the scoreboard, and they do credit her with the kill. So Gruba now with 4 kills and an ace. And Billing will serve. Birchall will dig it out. Striley will set it up. Near pin, blocked at the net. Birchall keeps it alive. Back set, and that is Berner sending, check that. Yeah, it was Berner sending it over. And now Gruba with the kill from the near pin. Gruba has as many kills as her jersey number. Seven to 3. Dukeshire blocked at the net. Nicely done. Try again. That one out of bounds. Point for the Eagles. That was a nice block by Rachel Bergstad, the 5'8 junior, on the senior Abby Dukeshire, and it eventually results in a point as Billing will serve it again on a jump serve, and that one going back to the net, and she'll touch the net. It'll be a net violation on the Vikings. 7 to 5, excuse me. Zoom out a little bit to get you just a little bit more of the court. That one soars over the back line. Point Vikings, and it's 8 to 5. Hoymie's serve is over. First contact made there by, that was Michaela Wall. There's a Michaela and a Mackenzie. Mackenzie 6, Michaela 7. So I think I can remember that now, hopefully. Number 6, Mackenzie, and number 7, Michaela Wall. And they are side by side next to Billing, the libero, in the back line there. Dukeshire. Now set it back up for Dukeshire. She punches it over there as Billing will dig out the attack. Gruba check that Wall, sets it up. Vikings keep it alive. Here's Casey Bruner from behind the 10-foot line. Into the net, and they can't keep it alive. And Bruner will get credit for that kill. 5 kills for Casey Bruner now as Andrea Hoymie will go back on the serve. Hoymie with 2 aces back in the first set. Set up there by Mackenzie Wall, and that swing goes into the net on the attack error by Wadeson. And it's a point for the Vikings, and right as the Eagles were getting right there, just about to tie it up, couple of blunders gives the Vikings make that an 6-point lead. I must have forgot to add a point earlier, and I apologize for that. That one falls down for a kill for Rachel Bergstad. I have her for 4. And that's what the scoreboard has her for as well. Genevieve Gruba, the 5'10 junior, serves it up and over. Birchhold digs it out. They'll set it up. Casey Bruner with the kill. Or is it? It's point number 12, but I believe, no, it was Tina Fryer with the kill. Hoymie's serve is over. And they'll pass it back over to the Vikings in 2 touches. Near side attack from Juliana Berg is down for a kill. And Berg records her 2nd kill of the match. 13-6, and a timeout. Excuse me, I got the hiccups now. A timeout, Enderlin. We'll take a timeout with them back in about 45 seconds here on Magnitude Sports.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, welcome back. Kindred High School here. The Vikings with a 1-0 lead in the match, taking set 1, 25-18. And they presently lead 13-6 here in set 2 on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard as Abby Dukeshire will go back to serve it from the middle of the service line here for the Vikings. And that serve is over and out of bounds. Point Enderlin. 13-7 now here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Don't forget, Viking fans, the Vikings and the Bowman County Bulldogs will be battling for a trip to the Dakota Bowl this Saturday at Gerlo Field in Kindred. We'll have that game live for you with a 2 o'clock kickoff here on Magnitude Sports. Ducher will push it over from just in front of the back line, and she'll get a point off that push over. That serve goes into the net, and the point will go right back to the Eagles. I believe it's Bergstad serving. Set up by Gruba, near pin here for Mackenzie Wall, and that'll be a point and a kill for Mackenzie Wall. 2 kills, 2 aces for Mackenzie Wall, and Bergstad will serve it again. That serve, lofted over, set up by Berg, and that is Taryn Johnson with the kill. 4 kills for Taryn Johnson now. As the serve goes back to the Vikings, leading 15-9. I believe that's Striley who was serving and nearly got an ace. They'll return it. Striley will set it up. Taryn Johnson dug out by Billing. Back to the Vikings, Burner, and now they'll set it up for Burner from Striley, and Burner puts it down for a kill. Casey Burner now has 6 kills, according to my numbers. Striley's serve is over. First touch there by Fredericks. And that attack here goes into the net. On the swing was Krista Nord. Point for the Vikings, 17-9 here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. As Striley will continue on the serve. And that lands. Ooh, it looked like it was in the near corner there, but yeah, okay, yep. They are going to award an ace to Striley, and I think that's the right call. So now they double up here on the Eagles at 18-9. Taryn Johnson, ooh, that one almost went to the floor, but a nice job there by Mackenzie Wall to keep it alive, and now she sends it back over and gets the kill. Mackenzie Wall with her 3rd kill, I believe. Let me double check the scoreboard. Yep, 3 kills and 2 aces for Mackenzie Wall. Going back to serve now is Michaela Wall, the 5'2" freshman. Striley on the second touch, passes it back as Fryer sends it over and down. Tina Fryer with her 4th kill now. And it's 19-10. Casey Burner will go back to serve. And Burner with an ace. That's the 5th ace of the match. 2 for Andrea Hoyme, 1 for Casey Burner now, 1 for Abby Ducher, and 1 for Caden Striley. And it's 20-10. To 11 now here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard as Mackenzie Wall, who has 3 kills and 2 aces, goes back to serve. Looks like she'll serve it up from the middle of the service line. And that serve into the net. Didn't quite get the trajectory that she needed to get it over. Had she taken a couple steps forward, that one may have gone over, but she kind of served it from about maybe 3-4 feet behind the service line. And maybe if she was 2 to 3 feet behind it, that one probably would have went over. But it's 21-11 as a result. Now it's 22-11 as that one miscommunicated and landed on the floor. Maddie Birchall serves it for an ace. That's the 5th different Viking out of the 9 who have scored a point to get an ace serve. Striley will set it up in the middle of the net. That one is out of bounds. I think, was that Dukesher? Yeah, I think it was Dukesher on the attempted kill there, but now Billing will go back to serve. Billing's jump serve is over. Striley will set it up. Punched over there by Fryer. Middle of the net, Gruba. Nice dig out by Berner, and it goes into the net, and it'll end for a point for the Eagles. 23-13. Berner dug it out, kind of launched up high, lofted, and just went in right towards the top of the net. A couple of the Vikings up front weren't 100% sure if it was going to go over or not until it was too late. 24-13 now as it's set point again here for the Vikings, and going back to serve is Andrea Hoyme. Hoyme with 2 aces. That's her only 2 points of the match so far. And that'll be a net violation on the Enderlin Eagles, and that will wrap up set 2 here for the Kindred Vikings. They take it 25-13 here in the second set. So 2 sets, and the Vikings looking to sweep here. We'll see if the Eagles can force a set 4 when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back. Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, welcome back as the Cupid Shuffle Dance taking place on the back service line there here at Kindred High School. Once again, upcoming schedule here, and so I'll angle the camera so you can sort of still watch that a little bit. There we go. That's perfect right there. We'll have to move it when we leave the site here, but updated schedule on our website. I updated it during after we looked at it at the pregame show there. But after today, we'll have a couple days off. We'll head over to actually to Pelican Rapids. That's being played at a neutral site in Pelican Rapids. It's the semifinal, and the winner of Barnesville-Hawley will go to the 8AA Volleyball Championship game on Saturday, November 6th. And if that happens to be Barnesville who wins that game, then we'll have the Saturday, November 6th game live for you here on Magnitude Sports. If it happens to be Hawley who wins that game, then we will not have that game on Saturday, November 6th. So it'll all be decided on Thursday. And then Friday, as I mentioned a little bit earlier in set 2 there, the Minnesota State High School League 8AA Championship game being played at Gate City Bank Field at the Fargo Dome between the Barnesville Trojans and the Pelican Rapids Vikings. That game is live here on Magnitude Sports Friday night. I'm looking forward to that one. And then Kindred and Bowman County Saturday at 2 o'clock. And then if Kindred wins, we'll have another game for the Vikings on November 12th. So let's get our camera set up again here so you can see the action. That'll work. And the first point of set 3 goes to the Vikings. It is the 7th kill for Casey Berner. 7 kills and an ace, according to my numbers. And Tina Fryer will, I don't know, check that. Striley will serve it. And she'll serve it for an ace. That's her second ace of the match. Striley's serve a little bit low in the service area will put the Eagles on the board at 2-1. So 25-18, 25-13 in sets 1 and 2 in favor of the Kindred Vikings. And we'll see here if the Enderlin Eagles can force a set 4. They've had moments of greatness here in this match, but they just haven't been able to close the gap once the Vikings got a little bit ahead. Now we're tied at 2. And that standing serve, I believe that was Mackenzie Wall serving. And it was. And that's out of bounds off the left foot of the line judge. And Mackenzie Wall will go back to serve as the Enderlin Eagles take a 3-2 lead here in the third set. And that high arcing serve is over. Striley will set it up far side, and that was Sherrick sending it over. And now sending it over and down for the kill is Aspen Schleck, the 5'6" freshman. And the Eagles double up on the Vikings, 4-2 here in set 3. We'll see if the Eagles can keep this momentum going. And that serve goes a little bit long. And that puts the Vikings within a point. 4-3 as Casey Bruner goes back to serve. Bruner's jump serve from the near side of the service line is tucked into the near corner for an ace. And that's her second ace of the night, and that puts Striley, Hoyme, and Bruner all with 2 aces, and 1 ace for Birchall, 1 ace for Dukeshire. 8 aces, make that 9 aces. And it's a 5-4 lead. Bruner now with 3 aces on the night. She leads the team in aces, and that is a service error. As that'll go out of bounds, and the Eagles will tie it up at 5. So Amethyst Billing, a 5'3" sophomore, will serve it up, and her jump serve is over. Nice downward projection, and that's a tough one to get back, and it'll be a net violation, and that'll give the point to the Eagles as they retake the lead here in the third set at 6-5 on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. That serve up and over, dug out by Bruner. Now the set by Striley, it's dug out by Fryer, and then Striley set it up to Bruner. And Bruner will get the point to tie it up at 6-6. And now back to serve is Maddie Birchall, the 5'4" senior, with 1 ace so far. And the service error will give the lead back to the Eagles. So back and forth we go here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. It's going back to serve this time will be the 5'10" junior Genevieve Gruba. Gruba's running jump serve is over. Striley will set it up near pin, and that will not make it over. They'll follow the floor. Would have been a four touch violation had somebody touched it. And the Eagles take a 2-point lead at 8-6. Gruba will serve it up again. Running jump serve is over. Nicely done. Striley will set it up. Casey Bruner puts it down for the point. I always get Bruner and Fryer mixed up. My apologies. It's been happening all season. You would think by now I would not mix those two up, but for some reason I do. I'll try and make amends for it in the girls' basketball season. Berg blocked at the net. Nicely done by Rachel Bergstad, who gets the block. And the point goes to the Eagles. They take the 9-7 lead, and now Kindred wants to talk it over. Well, we'll keep it here for this timeout. Once again, upcoming schedule. Barnesville Holly and volleyball on Thursday. Barnesville Pelican Rapids and football on Friday. Kindred and Bowman County at 2 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. That's a semifinal matchup for the Vikings. If they can win that game, they'll go to Gate City Bank Field on November 12th to play Hillsborough Central Valley, or I can't remember who the Burrows are playing, but the winner of the Hillsborough Central Valley game will play the winner of Kindred Bowman County and the Dakota Bowl on Friday, November 12th. And then MPFL football, it's youth football from the Alaris Center in Grand Forks. Total of 8 games starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's all live here on Magnitude Sports. You can dig deeper into that schedule at our website at msportsnet.com. And we will have Kindred boys and girls in wrestling on Magnitude this winter. We have select games at the moment, but I'm waiting on one more schedule to tie all the loose ends together. And there's a very good chance we'll have complete coverage for you this winter for the Kindred Vikings as well. Point for the Vikings, and it's the 5th kill for number 5, Abby Dukeshire. Dukeshire will serve it over. Billing will make first contact, and now will be sent over there by Mackenzie Wall. Now here's the set for Casey Bruner. I got it right that time. Five, six, I believe that's her 8th kill. Was that? Her 9th kill, actually. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to go along with 3 aces. And now another ace serve here for Abby Dukeshire. That's her 2nd ace. And it's 10-9 as the Vikings now take the lead. One touch after the serve, back to the Vikings. It'll be passed up there. Burner will send it over. Diving dig out there by Gruba. Billing will pass it back here. Wall sends it over. Dug out by Birchall. Now the set near pin for Juliana Berg. That one's kept alive there by the Eagles. And chasing it over. Did she get it over the right side of the antenna? She did. Krista Nord sending it back. Burner on the attack. Out of bounds. Point Eagles. And we're tied at 10. Something tells me this one might come down to a thrilling ending here in the 3rd set. We'd love to see a 4th set here if the Eagles can pull off a victory here in set 3. And so far, so good. They're hanging tough with the Kindred Vikings here in this 3rd set. And now they take the lead on an attack out of bounds. And the Enderlin Eagles now lead 11-10 here in the 3rd set. Down 2-0 in the match on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Serve is over. Birchall makes first contact. Now the set for Fryer, who sends it over. That one's dug out by Gruba. It'll be passed here in the direction of, that was Mackenzie Wall. And that one goes into the net, and it's a point for the Eagles, and they retake a 2-point lead. Now they have not been able to have reached that 3-point lead. They've had several 2-point leads here in this 3rd set. We'll see if they can make it a 3-point lead. There's Casey Burner, says absolutely not yet, if ever. 12-11 as the Vikings get to serve back. It's a good thing you got to win the set by 2 and not 3. Back set, that one's sent over and nearly down. Nice dig out there by Berg, and it's tipped as it goes out of bounds. And if she wouldn't have tipped it, I think that one would have landed out of bounds and it would have been a point for Enderlin had she not attempted to go after it. But fortunately for the Vikings fans, that'll tie the game up at 12. Gruba sets it up for Wall. That one's dug out there by Dukeshire. They'll set it up for Burner. Burner gets another kill. I'm running out of room on my stat sheet here to keep track of Burner's stats. 3 aces and 11 kills for the junior. And it'll be Burner serving. And she'll get an ace. That is her 4th ace of the match, so she has 4 aces and 11 kills. I'm sorry, that was Tina Fryer serving. The 2 on the jerseys, when the jersey gets scrumpled up a little bit, it looks like a 0. So that's partially the reason why I get those 2 mixed up all the time. That one sails out of bounds, and that is the, it did come back out. In a game, I can't remember who they were playing, but I think it was Barnes County North. They had about 4 or 5 go behind the curtain. And out of all the games, volleyball and basketball that I've done in this gym, I'd never seen that until a couple volleyball games ago. I'm apparently a point behind. Each team gets an extra point. It's 15-14 with the Eagles serving. 16-14 as Juliana Berg will get a kill. I want to say hi to Jolene, who's tuning in watching. Thanks, Jolene, for watching. Striley with the serve. Striley with a couple of aces in this match. Sent back, and nice dugout there by Schleck. And Striley will set up, avoid the net as Taryn Johnson sends it over. Bad angle and a point for the Vikings, and it's 17-14. Going back to serve is Caden Striley, the 5'3" junior. Striley's serve is over. First touch there by, that was Fredericks. And that will be a kill for Gruba. 17-15, Eagles within 2, looking to take this third set and force a fourth set. Striley will set it up, near pin. Casey Berner gets it down. Casey Berner with another kill. I'm starting to find places on my sheet of paper to record her stats. I'm literally out of room right now. I have Casey Berner down with 3 aces and 12 kills. Taryn Johnson through the blockers and down. Gets a kill. 5 for Taryn Johnson now. As Casey Berner will serve it. Berner's jump serve is over and down for an ace. That's the 5th ace of the match for Casey. Actually, it's the 6th ace of the match for Casey Berner. Apparently, the scoreboard doesn't go above 4. Because I don't know, but I have her down for 6 aces in this match. The scoreboard has her for 4, number 10 there on the left-hand side, 4 aces and 12 kills, but on the last 2 aces, it's been stuck at 4, so I'm not sure, maybe it can't go beyond 4 in the ace category. I don't know. You'd think it could if the kills can go up to at least 12, but 20-15 is our score here. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back, and that serve goes into the net. And now back to serve. Here's the 5'3" sophomore libero, Amethyst Billing. And Billing's serve is over. Set by Striley for Dukeshire on the far pin, and it falls for a kill. And Abby Dukeshire gets her 6th kill of the match. Check that. It should be an extra point for the Eagles, 21-16. And now 21-17. There we go, manually adjusted that. Serve will go to the Eagles. Gruba's serve is over. Striley will set it up. Punched over there, and did Fryer avoid the net? No, she did not. It's a point for the Eagles. And it's 21-18 now in the net violation. And Genevieve Gruba will serve it up again. Of course, we've seen Gruba before here on Magnitude Sports and volleyball and basketball over the last couple of years. And she's really progressed her game. It's good to see that. Of course, always love going down to Enderlin and think that corner Eagles nest in Enderlin gives you a very unique view of volleyball, and I like it a lot. And if Calvin's watching, he's probably saying, well, then why don't you come down here and broadcast then? I will. I'll get down there, I promise. But they've always been friendly and accommodating to us when we've gone to Enderlin High School to broadcast games. And it looks like the Vikings are closing in on a 3-set sweep here, as Andrea Hoyme will get credit for an ace. They'll set it up. Ducher finesses it over with 2 hands, and it was enough to get the point, and it's match point here for the Vikings. Gruba will set it up. Middle of the net attack is over and down. Nicely done on the kill there by Rachel Bergstad. According to my numbers, that's her 5th kill. And they got her for 6, so I'll give her 1 more in my stat book. (24-20). And Dukeshire will try and win it. No, it's out of bounds, and it's 24-21. Eagles right on the verge. And they were there in set 1. Set 2 went a little bit in favor of the Vikings here, but the Eagles have hung close in sets 1 and 3. They'll dig it out, keep it alive. And that one goes into the net, and the Vikings will win it. That'll be your final score as they take the 3rd set, 25-21. And they sweep the match 3 sets to none, 25-18, 25-13, and 25-21, as the Eagles and Vikings will meet at the net here. And, well, outside of the scoreboard, these two teams are rather friendly towards each other, and, well, it's been that way for a numerous amount of years, too. So when they're not on basketball, volleyball, football, or softball field or baseball field, then they're friendly towards each other. And these are 2 great teams to call games for. I always enjoy it when we get a chance to broadcast Enderlin Eagles games. So it didn't go in favor of the Eagles tonight, but they did, like I said, they hung close in that 1st set and even a little bit closer there in set 3, and they certainly have a bright future as they have a lot of young players. They're only graduating 1 senior from their roster this year. Everybody else will be back next year, as they'll bring back a total of, let's see here, 1, 2, 3 juniors and 1, 2, 3 sophomores. So 3 juniors and 3 sophomores will return as seniors and juniors for the Eagles next year. And that experience should certainly carry over and help them out. And a great example of what I talk about with these 2 teams being friendly is they get together, do a short prayer, and I mean, that's just simply awesome. So once again, your final score, 25-18, 25-13, and 25-21. I want to say thanks one more time to Goldmark Properties, Stein Seed, Healing Touch Chiropractic, Kindred Storage, Superior Grain Equipment, the Knickerbocker and Hickson Mustang Seeds, Kindred Area Community Foundation, Gotta Go Driving School with Jeff Weber, Kindred Area Arts Partnership, Kindred State Bank, MJ Nipstead Management Solutions, the Kindred Booster Club, and Vikings Homes for making regular season and a few of you hopping on board for the postseason. We certainly appreciate it, as this now concludes our volleyball coverage for the Kindred Vikings here in the 2021 fall sports season. We wish the Kindred Vikings and the Enderlin Eagles the best of luck in the Region 1 tournament coming up here in about 6 to 7 days is the first game. It'll be the play-in games at the higher seeds, and then the winners of those play-in games will advance to Central Cass High School for the Region 1 tournament, and then the winner of that tournament will go to the state tournament in Bismarck coming up November 15th through the 18th, I believe, are the dates on that one. Once again, our upcoming schedule here, let's show it to you really quick. We have Barnesville volleyball for you tomorrow, as the Trojans will play the Holly Nuggets on a neutral site from Pelican Rapids High School. And we will be at Pelican Rapids High School to bring you that volleyball broadcast if Barnesville wins. And I'm not saying they will, because that's going to be a really tough matchup. But if Barnesville wins, then we'll have another volleyball broadcast for you on Saturday, November 6th, when they will take on an opponent to be determined in the 8AA Volleyball Championship game, which will be at 7 o'clock at a site to be determined. I have not been informed of the site of that championship game yet, and it could be, the reason for that is they usually like to see which teams get eliminated so they know what venues are options for them before they announce a neutral site. And usually whatever two teams are playing in that, they'll announce a site that's kind of as close as possible to the middle point for traveling purposes. So that's how they determine those neutral sites there. And then Friday is the AA championship game for the Barnesville Trojans football team, as they'll be taking on the Pelican Rapids Vikings from Gate City Bank Field in North Fargo at the Fargo Dome, home of the North Dakota State University Bison. And we'll have that game. That 8 o'clock game is the nightcap of a 5-game championship series at the Fargo Dome that starts at bright and early at either 8 or 9 a.m. on Friday, November 5th. We will have coverage of the nightcap at 8 p.m. live for you here on Magnitude Sports, and we'll bring you updates from the previous 4 games on our Twitter, Facebook, and other social media accounts as well. And then Sunday, November 7th is a big day for us. Let's count them up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 football games, all back-to-back, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. And it's the Midwest Premier Football League, as youth football will take over Magnitude Sports on Sunday, November 7th. And then that will be either our last or second to last broadcast of the fall sports season. And if Kindred defeats Bowman County on Saturday, then we'll have one more broadcast for you on Friday, November 12th, as the Kindred Vikings will advance to the Dakota Bowl at the Fargo Dome at Gate City Bank Field. And even though that game is exclusive on WDAY, we'll have the radio broadcast of that game for you here on Magnitude Sports, so be sure to tune in for that. Once again, no video on that game, but we will have a online radio broadcast for you of that Dakota Bowl game, and that's simply due to the exclusive rights that WDAY has for those Dakota Bowl championships. But as all of our faithful Kindred fans have done in the past, they've muted WDAY and synced us up with the play-by-play, and I'm certainly appreciative of that. That's so awesome. So you can dig deeper into that schedule. You can kind of get a sneak peek at the winter schedule. It starts November 30th with the Kindred Vikings and the Tri-State Tigers tip off at 7:30 right from this gym, and that'll be the start of our basketball season to the best of our knowledge. I still have 2 schedules that came into me via email today, so maybe we'll have a game before November 30th, but as far as the Kindred Vikings are concerned, that will be the first game for the Kindred Vikings winter basketball season, and we'll have it for you here on Magnitude Sports. And you can dig deeper into that schedule to find out all of the current matchups for the Kindred boys and girls basketball team, as well as the Kindred wrestling team. We'll have coverage of their wrestling matches. I think they only have one home triangular. I believe that's against Hillsborough Central Valley in Oaks, and I believe that's the only home wrestling event for the Vikings this season. I believe all the rest of them are on the road. So we'll have 100% coverage of the Kindred Vikings wrestling home events here on Magnitude Sports. I want to say thanks to Leighton Rock, who is a former wrestler and has done a couple wrestling broadcasts for us on Magnitude from our wrestling broadcasts in Perham, as Leighton is a Perham Yellow Jackets alumni and wrestled for the Perham Yellow Jackets. He now attends NDSU here in Fargo, and he's like, hey, I'll help you out with those wrestling broadcasts. So nobody better to have than a wrestler who knows what's going on out there on the mic. So he will do a good job. I'm very confident in him, and we certainly look forward to that winter sports season. So Enderlin fans, we wish you the best of luck in the upcoming Region 1 tournament for the Enderlin Eagles volleyball team, and I'm sure we'll have a few Enderlin Eagles basketball games on this winter as well. So be sure to check that. We have the schedule all the way through. I believe it's all the way through August. We have our baseball schedule on our website already as well, so you can really get a good glance of what's coming up in the future here at our website, msportsnet.com. Now, msportsnet.com is going away December 8th, and sometime between now and December 8th, it's going to be now and November 30th, We'll have our brand new website. It's magnitudesn.com will be our brand new website. And it's basically a very nice upgrade of the one that we have now. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Well, that's going to wrap it up. Your final score one more time here from Kindred High School. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 kills. 12 kills and 6 aces for the 5'8 junior Casey Burner. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you again on Saturday for the Kindred Vikings and the Bowman County Bulldogs. 2 o'clock kickoff Saturday here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Talk to you then.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.